Ah, there's a mosquito in my brew. One less mozzie to eat me though. How are we doing, everyone? Out on another wild camp, doing a video of that as well. Oh, I've got a real boil on. I was having problems with this gel fuel, now it's got a real boil on. And don't want it to. May have to just hold on for a bit. Bit of a problem. Yep, they are hot. Oh well, I have to let it burn itself out. Hopefully it won't cool down my brew too much. The mosquitoes are driving me mad. Right, I have to do that 7 questions thing now. Oh, apologies for that. So, yeah, Sussex Bushcraft and Outdoors tagged me in this for 7 questions. So I'll go ahead. I sort of prepared it earlier on before I came out while I was packing, schooling down. So, first question: why do I do YouTube? Why do I make videos and that sort of thing? Well, it's because I was watching lots of YouTube videos for a long time on the outdoors and things, getting hints and tips, and I love being outdoors, and I struggle to get out. That's my problem. I struggle to find the motivation to leave the house, and I'm quite happy on the sofa drinking coffee, playing PlayStation, or tidying the house, reading a book, chilling out. You know, I really enjoy being outdoors, but I just need the motivation to get out. It's just getting silly now. Those tucked in. I've got it's tucked into my waist. And, but I started the YouTube channel 2008, 2007. I did write it down. Yeah, 2000. Oh, well, that's the next question. I jumped to question 2, but basically, yeah, number 1, wanted an input into my hobby and to the YouTube sort of community of outdoors. People say things, people do things. Some of it's right, some of it's wrong. I want my opinion of it, and I want to have my input on it. So that way, if I do have an opinion, and I can get it out there, because I'm quite opinionated at times. So YouTube helps with a way to get that out. And that's the second point of that answer, is that it's company. When I come out here and camping on my own, it gets lonely. I don't have many people who are crazy enough to do this with me, or free when I am. Things when you grow up and become a dad, and you you fit it in when you can, and other people, they plan their Saturday nights weeks in advance, so that's oh, sorry, I'm busy now, and you ring them up, it's Saturday night, I've got stuff to do. So yeah, company. Sit and talk to the camera and hope that other people are watching. I feel like I'm there when I watch other people's videos camping, so I thought I'd give it a go. Question 2 is how long have I been on YouTube? So 2007 I started my account because I wanted to upload some. Me and some friends used to do a lot of really random stuff at college, studying engineering, so we used to like dicking about with things and messing around and causing general havoc with things mechanical. It's ironic because now I'm electrical, but that was the time anyway. We used to make silly videos doing really stupid things and put them on YouTube so everyone could see them. Most of those videos have gone off my YouTube account now because they really were ridiculous, but there's still a couple around. And there's still some from the days as an apprentice, after college when I was an apprentice. We used to mess around and video things again. Sort of phones had just got their video capabilities, and people were into sorry, I'm doing a camp and trying to make my dinner here. People were into filming things on these phones, rubbish quality on some of them, which is another reason a lot of the videos have gone. But then from 2008 until sort of 2016 or 17 even. Yeah, until November 2016 I didn't really use it much. And then in 2016 I uploaded a few climbing videos, just small climbing videos, because I bought myself an action camera and was experimenting. Climbing's a crap thing to film. Absolutely crap thing to film. Because from the ground, from a distance, you get no perspective, and from a head cam moves around all the time. Some people have made some interesting climbing videos, but unless you're a professional and you've got different shots and you're repeating the climb again and again to make one long footage, not great. So I put the camera away again, and then I went out for my first wild camp. Yeah, that was it. I decided from then on to make videos out here. how did I get the channel name? Well, Sussex Bushcraft and Outdoors that tagged me in this, one of the reasons he tagged me because he thought the channel name was funny, and he said he's into his wild camping, and obviously he's diving from the name. Well, he's very, very close. What's that? It's a heron. A massive heron just flown past. Yeah, very, very close there, but you're not on the money. I wasn't into diving, too scared to dive. I love being at heights, love being outdoors. Not much scares me, but the water, when I'm underwater, I get a claustrophobic feeling sometimes. So diving in the sea didn't appeal. I've been snorkeling out in the Red Sea in Israel, in Eilat, and down with the dolphins, and in the coral reefs out there in Israel, and snorkeling that was. And yeah, I enjoyed it, but I was also just a bit on edge all the time. So for that, but it is underwater. It's exactly where it comes from. It was used to play underwater hockey when I was 14. Well, it was when I was living in Scotland. My friend's team, underwater hockey team, which is known as Octopus, was looking for people. We had a swimming pool in the school, and he sort of came in and was looking for people, and a couple of us joined up. And we took part in some competitions with that, did alright. We won some friendly competitions and did rubbish at the nationals. But yeah, that was it then. It was underwater hockey. And Dick, yeah, my name, Richard, that comes from that. So yeah, that's where the channel name came from. Just one of those random things, you know, when you see adverts on telly now about your email address, it's got to be a sensible email address because employers might want it. It's like that. Came up with a silly channel name because it was back in the days when the internet was a silly place, before it became serious and everything online. In 2007, it was still something for fun, really. And I might have a rebrand coming up. My wife's a designer, and between us might be able to come up with a brand or something. Just make it a bit more than Underwater Dick. You know, yabbing like I always do. It's only question 3, isn't it? Temperature's dropping as well, actually. How long am I going to make videos for? I always like that question because it's as long as I have content, whatever it is to make. I see some channels have a variety of content. Some people change channels, make a couple, but I see myself doing this as long as I have content. Question 5. Do I make my own thumbnails? Well, yes. Now I'm a bit better at editing and things. I try and get a photo for a thumbnail, or I just pick one of the ones that YouTube suggests, if not. But yeah, certainly on my new ones. Question, why have I flipped that over? 6, do I make my intros and outros? Well, I don't really have any intros and outros, but I do plan on making like a channel one when I've got a few more videos. I feel you need quite a few videos to make a decent intro or outro, a couple of clips and things. 7, what cameras do I use? Well, hopefully you can still see me. I see the lights fading. Microsoft phone, it's a Microsoft Lumia 640. I've always been a fan of Nokia's, always had Nokia's, years and years and years. Never had anything but, really. I think I had a couple of LG flip phones back in the day. Other than that, Nokia's, and my last phone was a Nokia 1020. Best camera phone ever made. Had a 42 megapixel camera with a Carl Zeiss lens and a proper motor to change the focal length and things. Really good. Strong processor. In my eyes, it was an iPhone beta, but 2 things that killed it. One was the fact that Nokia was bought by Microsoft, so they stopped producing the same phones, and secondly was literally the fact that it ran Windows, and Windows, when I first got that phone, was a rubbish operating system. Got a lot better, and then they killed it again. All the big apps, all the eBay, Amazon, everything, the banks all pulled their apps off it because no one was getting it, so it became rubbish again. But this is the Microsoft version of the 640, which was a really cheap, really cheap phone. You could take the battery out, put memory cards in it, but has a rubbish camera for photos, and video. It was good in daylight, but when it got dark it wasn't. So that was what I was filming a lot of them on. I'm filming now on a Nokia 8. Nokia name's back. It is not Nokia though. It's yeah, it's a different company using the name Nokia. Microsoft dissolved Nokia and all the assets, and another company bought the rights to the name. But it's a really good phone, reasonably cheap, and it's up there with some of the big competitors. So that's what I'm filming on now. I've also got here. Also got my SJ Cam M10. It's a little action camera. Film a lot on that. I've got 2 of those actually, so I can film different shots. Audio's rubbish like all action cameras, and the video quality isn't particularly great. It's good for high-paced things and for climbing, and that's why I bought them. So yeah, that's what I film on. Anyway, now it's my turn to tag 3 people. So, tagging these 3 people because I've had a bit of contact with them on my channel, and thought, why not? So, those 7 YouTube questions to you 3, and it will be Nick on Dartmoor, Snowy Matrix, and Why Explorer. Now, apologies if you've done this or you're not into these things, don't have to do one. It's just a fun thing that I spotted earlier and thought I'd do. So, right, cheers for watching, and for Yappy, I'm going to carry on with my camp and the video.